Well, good morning, 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 my friends. What is up? It's your friend and pal Seth. My pronouns are he and they. I want to welcome you into your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. If we are keeping track, and guess what we are, it is day number 67 of our morning inspiration videos, going strong for 67 days. I cannot believe it, and I'm very, very excited, very, very happy and grateful for it as well. All right, so I hope you are doing well. You're making it the most fantastic day ever today. And if you find that you're needing just a little bit of a boost today, a little bit of some added motivation, and everything, I hope that this video serves to do that for you today. Helps you to feel just a little bit better. All right. So, without further ado, let us get into it. So, for the purposes of this video, what I wanted to do, as I'm recording this, today is Sunday. Okay. And as you know, if you've been watching these videos, you know that I am part of a virtual community of practice. We meet Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when our first group starts. So what I want to do today is do just a little bit of a teaser, a little bit of a preview on what this week is going to look like beginning tomorrow, Monday, inside of our group. Just a little bit of a kind of rounded preview of kind of what we're kind of be talking about. So I'm calling this the new week preview. All right. So again, it's gonna be, this is gonna be, as I said, not into like the actual like specifics just yet, but kind of like a well, like a around around description. So a big thing we're going to be talking about this week is healing attributes and what does it look like. One of the things I've been kind of talking about, the past few days and everything, I've been doing a kind of a presentation, in the morning videos. We've been talking about this idea of independence and what that looks like for each of us, and what does wellness look like for each of us as well. Independence, wellness, as well as healing, all of these have, our own interpretation of them, and they all look different for every single one of us. So it's important to kind of know, as we're kind of going through our own healing journey and everything, what are the things that help us on a daily basis? What are the things that may not help us? So we're going to be looking at types of healing attributes and self-care and types of things that we can do for ourselves on a daily basis. And also, as I said, also, what does healing actually look like? Because it could mean something to one person, when they're able to do something, in their life, one day, but, it may not look someone else may say, oh, that, I don't think of that as healing. That's just, whatever, so again, what does healing, look like for each of us? And I think that's something we're really going to be exploring this week. In addition to that, these kind of themes of self-advocacy and self-awareness, how important it is to be able to learn to advocate for ourselves when it comes to our own healing, when it comes to things that we need or we may not need as well. And also just this idea of self-awareness, being able to kind of know, what makes us tick, what doesn't make us tick, what fills us with joy, what doesn't, so we're going to be taking a look at all of these things and these powerful concepts this week. So it is going to be an incredibly powerful week. All right. So my morning videos and everything that you're going to be seeing and everything, I'm going to be giving a little bit more of a teaser and preview into what we're actually going to be talking about that on each specific day, starting Monday through Friday. All right. So it's going to be really, really interesting and really, really powerful. And in addition, of course, we're always going to have songs for inspiration. So I'll let you know what songs we're going to be looking at as well. All right. And if you have any songs that you listen to on a daily basis for your own wellness, things that songs that help you to feel better, please let me know. Put them down in the comments below. Get with me on social media. Let me know if you're getting this video inside of an email. Reply back to the email. Let me know. All right. What are some songs that help you, or what are some daily activities that you maybe do in order to kind of help you alongside your journey. But one of the things that was actually added inside of our program and everything was these daily affirmation cards. So I think I had talked about this the past few months. What we've been doing inside of our community of practice is we've been looking at our programs from last year and kind of bringing those forward, right? And one of the things that one of the things that I'm finding as I was kind of looking through what we're actually going to be looking at this week, which is incredible, is the fact that Angus, our virtual team lead and all around just incredible human being and individual, what they had done was they had added these cards. These are daily affirmation cards inside of the program, like inside of some of the slides. So we have a daily affirmation card, and then as well on the slide, as well as like a lesson or a quote or something that we're going to be talking about or learning. So what I'm going to be doing for that purpose, since Angus added those, to the program, as I'm going to be sharing some of those daily affirmations inside of these morning inspiration videos this week. So, and you remember how, especially like when I first started doing a lot of my morning inspiration videos, I was adding in our daily affirmations, or what are our affirmations for the day. So it's one of the things I also really want to get back into doing. All right. So I'm going to be talking about, and the daily affirmation cards that Angus has added into the programs and everything, especially for this week, and I believe next week after, I think for the rest of July. Yeah, I believe. So I'm going to be incorporating those inside of our morning inspiration video. So just a little bit of a teaser right there. All right. So it's going to be incredible. It's going to be an incredibly amazing, powerful week. All right. So in addition to that, for the purposes of this morning inspiration video, I wanted to add in a quote, and I love this quote. Okay. This quote is incredible. So it says, healing doesn't mean the damage never existed. It means the damage no longer controls our lives. Boom shakalaka. Right there. Amen. That is by Akshay Dubey. Incredible quote. That is, I mean, again, we're talking about kind of, what does healing look like and everything, and inside of our journey and everything, as we're healing, it doesn't mean that the damage never existed. Our past is always going to be there, but it doesn't have to run our lives. It kind of reminds me of that quote that says, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. I believe that's by Buddha. And it really, really reminds me of that. I'm like, ooh, that's powerful right there. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. That could be another quote for the day. I just don't have a little written thing on it. So I'm just saying, thank you, Buddha. All right. So our song for today, y'all know me in music, and we've been talking about healing. Our song's going to be about healing too. This is an incredibly powerful song. It's called Healing by Riley Clemens. It's woof. Y'all want a powerful song right there? It is incredible. This is a song about finding strength and hope amidst pain and hardship, and it's ultimately leading to healing. So even when things feel broken, or when we're used to the darkness, healing is possible and can be found through grace, through light, and through one of my favorite L word, love, and through love as well. All right. So that's something really, really powerful. All right. So incredibly powerful song. Next up, did Seth complete his goal for yesterday? Y'all, oof, good Lord. Okay. So if you watched my morning inspiration video for yesterday, you know that my goal for yesterday was to start a big cleaning project. Both my room and of my bathroom. And guess what, y'all? I got that done. I started it. Doesn't look too incredible in here, but again, I'm starting this big old cleaning project and everything of my room and of my bathroom as well. Woo. And as I said in yesterday's video, I'll kind of, tell you kind of what's going on with it, when I'm hopefully going to be forecasted to be done with it and all of that. So it's a big cleaning project. All right. In addition to that, another big goal that I have for today, all right, is to gear up for the week ahead. Today is Sunday, all right, at the time of this recording. All right, I'm going to be gearing up for the week ahead and making sure everything is ready to go for the upcoming week. It's always, I think, in my opinion, that's always a great thing to do on a Sunday. Just take that time to just gear up for the week. Make sure you have everything all set. You know what you want to do for the week. You know how the week's going to go. Again, we always have that power of choice, right? So, right there. All right. So that'll about do it for your morning inspiration video, your morning inspiration video for the day. We're going to be getting deep this week, y'all. If you would like to join our community of practice, please do let me know. Comments below. Let me know on social media, and if you're getting a link to this video inside of an email, reply back to that email and let me know of your interest. I get you the hookup if you don't already have the link. All right, just to let you know. All right, so my babies, don't quit before the miracle happens. That little ticker right down on the bottom. Don't quit before the miracle happens. Find ways to keep moving forward. You are incredible. You are amazing. Let's join hands and do this together. All right. I will also say stay positive, stay motivated, stay focused on your amazingly huge, big dreams and goals, my friends. All right. Thank you so much for watching your morning inspiration, your morning inspiration video for the day. Go out and make this the most amazing day ever. And I will see you, my beautiful cutie. I will see you in the morning inspiration video for tomorrow.